money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Everybody got something to say in the background. Niggas throw rocks and hide their hands, they ain't tough now. Kobe in the clutch, every time they wanna act foul. Exotic weed, exotic packs, only smoking on loud. Go to Vegas, catch a flight, nigga, I put my feet up. Sliding down the strip, nigga, throwing threes and P's up. Out with my bitch and she swear I'm doing 3 months. You gotta be this way when you tryna run some ends up. Driving like a stone, had the Charlie burnt the whole clutch. Yellow coupe in the sun, nigga, I'm tryna turn up. Hit her engine growling every corner when I pull up. Slapping Mary Dre in the whip, tryna go down. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud.
You a hating ass nigga, why you mad at the bitch? Go outside about the bitch, cause she choosing the shit. Ayy, watch how you choosing the bitch, end up losing the bitch. Now you boo-hooing shit. Ayy, oh green ass, trick off, crying ass. Where you going off, stalking ass nigga with your talking ass? I'm a walking ass, standing on 10 ass nigga. L's gon' come, count the wins, little nigga. Ayy, yup, point is, running to the ceiling. Hit the hoe, split the hoe, stay up at your feelings. If you get it, you get it. Dream chasing, I don't want no dealings.
Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Been hustling, been grind, I'm just staying out the way. Nike on these checks, money young on the way. Up dog shit, if a nigga wanna play. Niggas hella chimney, you can see it in they face. Nigga roll the dice, be broke or up paid. When you tryna be the one, you don't see no other way. It is what it is, we outside with the thugs. Everybody taking risks, you tryna make it out the mud. They love you in the mix, but you know the love fake. When you busy counting chicken, you ain't worried about the hate. Had to take a shot for the game like a dang. Dropping 40 on them like Giannis in the paint. Getting to the chicken, taking risks, making plays. I be outside, I be really doing my thing. You the one with the most, you can't really play it safe. Be out here taking risks, family eating every day. Telling fake stories, always singing to the jakes. Niggas really lying, they ain't really making plays. Speaking on my name, yeah, these niggas really lame. I'm just being me, how's I getting on my pay, yeah. Hoping I don't miss it. I ain't been to church in a minute with a bishop. Got a circle full of hot youngest, hot bitches. See my name, I show them all fire burning hot chick. Niggas wanna funk, I'm too grown, I ain't with it. I hop up, put a beam on your face, I don't get it. I guess not. You the type who'll fuck around and get your niggas popped. Ooh, I'm just trying to get some cheese while I'm living. And I just keep a little weed, I be chillin'. But fuck that, you can be a cool nigga, but if they play the bus strap. They say that I'm scary, sound good, but that's cap. So many situations, had to step in that space. They say we got competition, nigga, what's that? Deep on the face, shit around me, I have to cut that.
What's good, chat? What's good, chat? What's good? What's really good? What's really good, nigga? Nah, what's good, chat? How y'all doing tonight, man? How the fuck y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing tonight, chat? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's your boy. Your boy is back in this motherfucker. Let's go. My bad, chat. That was loud as shit. Man, that was loud as fuck. My bad. I'm sleepy. I'm doing shit. I'm not even sleepy. Motherfucker, I'm up. I'm lit. What y'all niggas doing in the chat, man? How y'all feeling, man? What we got going? What we got going on this great, fine evening, morning, whatever it is. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. Hold up. I got a special song. It's not even 3 a.m. yet. It's about to be 2 a.m. But fuck it. Man, no, I ain't gonna get clipped yet. How y'all feeling, baby? What y'all got going? Everybody comment if you up in the chat. I know it's late. I know y'all probably don't want to talk to my ugly ass, but we lit in it, man. We lit. We litty. Every day we lit. Hey, every day we lit. No, I'm just playing. But we fired up, man. All right, y'all. We got 31 new followers. Shout out to the new followers, all the new viewers, everybody. Man, your boy is up. Your boy is up. Man, y'all ready to react to some shit? Hold on. Y'all ready to react? Hold up. Wait, dang. Y'all ready to react, chat? What's good, motherfucker? Hey. Kurt XL, I'm good. How you doing? Kurt, what's up with you, man? I'm just out here. I'm about to react to this videos. I got a video from Poetic Flacco. He's breaking down how Pooh Shiesty got some snitching allegations. Young Jeezy, the snowman, he got some snitching allegations. It's getting crazy, man. I don't know, bruh. I'm not your typical streamer nigga, man. I'm a street nigga that be streaming down, man. Yeah, me and the man, this shit is getting crazy. I don't know how to react to it, bro. Pooh Shiesty, Jeezy. Now who else we got in this motherfucker? Man, Thug. The South is in shambles right now, man. The South is in fucking shambles, cuz. But Kurt, I appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to have a 24-hour stream coming up on the 25th. On the 25th. We will commence the bullshit. We will commence the bullshit, chat. It will be, it's not going to be bullshit, but it's going to be fun. We're going to have a whole bunch of shit going on. I'm going to turn on TTS, all type of shit. Games, all type of shit. If y'all got anything y'all want to comment, let us know. I'm going to do a community tab on YouTube. If y'all don't know, we live on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. But yeah, we got Poetic Flacco. We also got this Tim Westwood shit. Yeah, it's getting kind of crazy. Let me see. Shout out to Poetic Flacco for doing all this research, man. And then also, they try to say Sweetie is an escort. Too. This shit is out of pocket. This shit out of pocket. But yeah, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna get enough. It's gonna be enough of me talking in a second, bro. Gonna be enough of my bitch ass talking. I know y'all tired of me. Y'all hear one more song? We're gonna have a little vibe sesh, for a little second. Hold on. And Diamond Dennis. Come on, y'all. We fired up. Tech Joggy. Chris Foreman. He's salty. Big Barky. AP and Real Cardies.
The bitch up, you beat the bitch up. I fell off in Sam's with AD and fucked the rent up. Yes, I got the hold down, my main bitch. Come on Instagram doing pick me post.
She ain't gonna let you fuck.
I ain't wanna do proud. I
want it to be done.
Get serious, jokes up.
Like I smoke runs.
Let's make a sex tape.
Take
my face
out.
Percocet got me real aggressive. Yeah, her lead out. Self defense, watch him bleed out. throwing bullets on my orange black CJ. Don't we all love the sunny days in California? Come here with jewelry on. You robbed I won, fighting with the lean. Mayweather versus De La Hoya. Said I was a star, Iverson, Georgetown Warriors. I be with bad kids, my young niggas, they gon' get pissed. My nerves so damn bad, I'm gon' shoot at anything. Roll him up in a zigzag, his dumbass dish. Left pocket mac and cheese, right pocket 10-piece crispy. Diamonds dance Bobby Brown, but I'm high as Windy. Bush, I got shifty, no allows, I got windy. My fans screaming, no black, we want the old flow. They want the tip out, the pie 22 flow. They want me back up on that blade, but I don't wanna go. They want the dreads, bull ring, a hole in the snow. They want the X, the Molly, the Adderall. They want me to change the gloves, get stingy and hog the ball. They want me to run it back, oh so bad, like Dante. I leveled up, that's why my flow look like
and that study hall. Thank you. Hey, all right, bro. We was fired up. I want to get fired up right quick. Y'all ready, chat? Y'all ready to turn up and watch this video from Poetic Flacco about this Pooh Shiesty shit? My bad, y'all. I'm blowing y'all eardrums out, but I'm blowing mine out too. We ready? We about to get into it. Let's go. Let me get my clip, y'all. What's good, y'all? It's the Real Honesty Network here, back with another Real Honesty Reactions. This is Poetic Flacco back with another video. Y'all know we've been watching videos on Poetic Flacco helping us break down all this craziness that's going on in this community of ours, this hip hop and all this shit going on, man. So, yeah, this is Poetic Flacco. Pooh Shiesty lawyer threatens the WAC 100 for exposing Pooh Shiesty is a rat. Yeah, so, yeah, y'all, we got Poetic Flacco up on this motherfucker. But yeah, y'all, hold on, let me do a better job with this clip. My bad, this shit, I gotta get my shit right. I gotta get my shit right. There we go. There we go. There we go. I had to check my playback screen too. My bad. I had to make sure this shit cool, man. Hold on, I had to make sure the playback screen cool. But all right, y'all, you ready? Let's go. We in this motherfucker. We in this bitch. All right. What's good, y'all? It's the Real Honesty Network. We're back with another Real Honesty Reactions. I'm Almighty Omilly. We're reacting to a video today from Poetic Flacco. It's titled, Pooh Shiesty lawyer threatens WAC 100 for exposing Pooh is a rat. So if y'all ain't up to date, they've been saying Pooh Shiesty has been snitching for the past couple days. So I'm going to react to this today. Me and the chat, we're going to go crazy. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. Do y'all feel Pooh Shiesty is a rat? If y'all know about the whole situation. If not, we're going to get informed right now, so let me know. W's in the chat, all that in the chat. Let's go. Let's get it, y'all.
And the internet is already accusing him of snitching. This is like the fastest I've ever seen the internet put accusations on somebody. It usually take about 2 or 3 weeks or maybe of the honeymoon phase after you are released.
Hey, man. Hey. The internet has been doing it. Niggas been coming home 4 days later. We find out why they came home. And it's getting crazy, man.
This time around, man, they got right to it. Pooh Shiesty just served a 5-year sentence because Pooh Shiesty was accused and convicted of shooting and robbing the man whose vehicle he was renting. So Pooh Shiesty was renting like a McLaren or some super expensive car, and the dude was like the plug. So the dude said, hey man, you know, when you drop off the money for the car rental to extend, I'm gonna have some marijuana and some Jordans for you, because Pooh Shiesty requested it. So when they linked up, instead of an exchange in money going smoothly, Pooh Shiesty ended up shooting and robbing the men that he was supposed.
But why did he do that though? Like, what was the point? Like, you well know you riding around in a I think the McLaren was lime green too. You in a lime green McLaren riding around. Dude, you renting it from dude, and then like it's just a whole bunch of the whole shit is just crazy, bro.
Supposed to just drop off the money for the car rental. Now, Pooh Shiesty did 5 years for that. Now, Pooh Shiesty, and his defense was, when I pulled up, they tried to rob me, so I robbed them. Pooh Shiesty and the snitching allegations first occur when WAC 100 discovered that Pooh Shiesty took a proffer agreement, and this was about 3 years ago. But the snitching allegations kind of went away once WAC 100 had Pooh Shiesty's lawyer on his live stream, and they kind of sorted out the details.
Made by the government, okay? And the world of the streets when they hear proffer, right, automatically assume cooperation. And I'm going to tell you why. If one goes to Google and puts in government factual proffer, the verbiage of that is a government factual proffer is a meeting between a criminal defendant or witness and the government where the defendant shares information with the government in exchange for limited immunity.
Pooh Shiesty does have.
Now, there's two ways you could play that. You could take the proffer and then don't say shit. Now, there's ways you can go about it, right? You can take the proffer, then when they bring you in there, they start asking you shit. I don't know. No. I don't know. No. I don't know. No. 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 All right, cool. You can do that. Now, what did you say in that proffer agreement, my nigga? That's the thing. What do you say in that proffer agreement? And like, there's ways you can go about it. Or when they bring you to the stand, I plead the fifth. Boom.
Have a proffer agreement, but his daddy, his lawyer, Pooh Shiesty himself came out and said, no, in that proffer, he didn't tell on anybody. He just took credit for what he did, and he left it at that. His lawyer, right, Ronan, would take to Instagram, and he would respond back to this live stream. He even joined his live stream, by the way, to respond back. But before this live stream, he responded back on Instagram, letting Wack know that Pooh Shiesty did not tell. They responded back, and they said, this is 100% fake. Wack 100, there is no paperwork that will say Pooh Shiesty said a word about anything on anything. In fact, none of the three charged gave proffers on anything about anything. This is just a straight mistruth. They all took pleas to the same crime of one count of a possession of a weapon during a drug crime. None of them gave a proffer about anything.
Now, if they all took the agreement, we all gonna just take this. Cool, that ain't snitching. That ain't snitching. Y'all caught. Cool, we all gonna just take it. Fuck it. Nobody said nothing. Cool. But you took the proffer agreement. If you just did you get hey, it depends what he said in that proffer, bro. Cause you can take a proffer agreement and not snitch, but what did you say in that? That's what's really all this gonna boil down to. What did you say, my nigga? What did you say?
Anything. It was a straight plea with all of them having the other three life felony counts dismissed. But why bother with facts? Just throw something out for clicks. I believe Wack 100 talked to Pooh Shiesty's daddy on the phone. They kind of sorted out details. But fast forward 3 years later, Pooh Shiesty gets released, and Wack 100 goes on DJ Academic's stream last night. And he tells Academics, hey, listen, man, my exposers, they've been sending me information. They're telling me Pooh Shiesty told on two people. I don't know, Ag, you know me. You know, when I'm ready to go, I'll go. But I actually like Pooh Shiesty, so I'm not trying to release it. Now, what that tells me is Wack 100 knows exactly. Wack knows every detail of that paperwork they're supposed to send him. But Wack is a mastermind, and Wack is somebody who will sit on information and kind of wait for your move, all right? So after Wack 100 revealed that on Academic Stream last night, Pooh Shiesty and his team got to work, right? They began to move frantically.
Crazy. So I gotta go in there tomorrow and see. Look.
Yo, Wack, y'all got circling on paper?
Bro, this is a real operation, bro. Look, I got 51 spies. Then you got the exposers.
51 spies and exposure. Wack 100, bro, why do you expose everybody so much?
We got paralegals, we got attorneys, we got PI, we got all. Bro, you looking at am I capping? Look, I haven't even had a chance to respond but once. You see they at me. Look, you reading it. They got the PDFs. I don't even want to open the PDFs.
Yo, Wack.
They found everybody robbers.
Wack, please, just delete this message thread, man.
Bro,
Pooh Shiesty
whoever victim 1 and 2 is, listen, bro. Look, bro, hey, you see what I'm saying. I haven't even had a chance to address it, but I will tell you this. And when we had his attorney on, didn't I see the link? You got it.
Wack, Pooh Shiesty one of the good ones, man.
This ain't not nothing. Listen to me, bro. Hear me out. I did my due diligence and brought his attorney. Is this it? Yeah, here you go. You got it. I sent it to you yesterday. I brought his attorney to my channel for 2 hours. I was look, when you go over there, look, you got it. I think that's 11 months ago, but the attorney was supposed to tell us something to clear part up. He gave me his word, and I knew if he said it, he was either gonna clear it or he was gonna show some shit.
So Wack is telling academics, I mean, they send it to me. I don't know. I haven't read it, but
why did he say something if you haven't read it? Read it, Wack, please.
I don't know. Any looking. But here's the thing. I don't know Wack good enough, man. And yeah, listen, Unc might be mad at me, bro. All right, Wack might be mad at me that I say this, bro. All right, but Wack, just call me, okay? You feel me? All right, if you don't like this. Wack knew that paperwork back and forth. Wack knew that paperwork better than Pooh Shiesty. The attorneys knew that. Wack knew that paperwork better than Pooh Shiesty knew that paperwork. Wack read that proffer agreement 20,000 times. Wack hopped on that call knowing every single detail of that case. But Wack was kind of playing like, I don't know. Which is why Pooh Shiesty's lawyer, he made a response video. Because, again, this was before Wack even officially said, hey, yo, Pooh Shiesty snitched. But the lawyer kind of already knew where things were going. So the lawyer, like, got ahead of the story, and he made an Instagram response to Wack 100, kind of calling out Wack 100, and even calling Wack 100 names.
As soon as Wack 100 get on something with you involved, you should know it might say you.
All right, let's talk morons. Wack 100, I can see where he gets his name, because he is Wack. The allegation that Pooh gave up information in his case is so idiotic. Even when he's reading it, DJ Academics is saying what a moron he is. It is next level how stupid he is. Now, if we're saying he's just doing it for clout, if we're saying he's just doing it for views, I would think, okay, that's an excuse. But it really isn't. I really do think he's very stupid. So, long story short is, Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams gave up no one. Absolutely no one. We never cooperated with the government whatsoever. The paperwork that he's reading is that our defense was that we blamed the alleged victims, that the victims were trying to hold up and rob Pooh and his crew, and that's why the guns came out. The victim said, I don't have a gun, I never owned a gun, and through our investigation and the evidence, we found not only did he own a gun, he had a firearm box in the trunk with ammunition in the trunk. Both of these alleged victims were total liars, totally full of shit. And that's why, instead of getting 10 years, the judge gave him under 5 years for a shooting case. Not because of any kind of, he cooperated. He didn't cooperate with shit. What was cooperation was the amazing work of his lawyer, me, along with Sam Zegane. I don't want to forget Sam. See my clock in the back. You know what time it is. I don't want to forget my friend Sam, because Sam assisted in the case. But absolutely not one single defendant in that case flipped on anybody, because there was no one to flip on. They said Pooh was the shooter. They said one of the other guys was a shooter. None of them flipped on anybody. We all went ahead with it. We took the plea, which I wanted to go to trial. I thought it was a good trial as well. But we took the plea, and the judge ended up giving us just under 5 years. And with good behavior and an RDAP program, he got out in about 3 and change. So Wack 100, just to recap, Wack 100 is a moron. And what he is reading is as stupid as it sounds. That is all for now.
I think the lawyer messed up. I think he shouldn't have said those details. When it comes to regular people like us, because I'm a civilian, trust me, I'm telling.
Yeah, the lawyer didn't really help. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The lawyer didn't help. Not even
you in a heartbeat. I'm calling the police. I work with the police. Bro, I am doing whatever I can do to get myself justice. But Pooh Shiesty isn't a regular person. He's a street dude, okay? And by their rules, again, we're logical people. Take yourself out of this logical mindset and put yourself in the mindset of the Neanderthals they are, okay?
Hey, Flacco, relax. Stop saying what you're saying, cuz. You gotta relax. You gotta relax, cuz. Can't hear. Oh, my bad. You couldn't hear me? Damn, niggas couldn't hear me for the past 20 minutes.
You have certain rules that probably don't make sense. These are the same people who called Troy Ave a rat, even though Troy Ave held it down. He didn't tell on Taxstone when Troy Ave was
can you hear me now?
arrested.
Can you hear me?
Tax Stone got arrested and started telling and lying on Troy Ave, and Troy Ave like took the stand to say,
Hey, Albie, I sound hella low now. What about now? Can you hear me? My bad. Damn, man. Yep. All right, bet.
no, like,
Appreciate
I
Albie.
didn't
Shout
kill
out
my
to
friend. He
Albie,
lied
man.
on me. And they called Troy Ave a rat for that because Troy Ave wrote a statement and said, no, I did not do this. He's lying on me.
Thank you, Albie.
They said Troy
Appreciate
Ave was
you,
a rat
brother.
for that. So if Pooh Shiesty was arrested for shooting and robbing 2 victims, and then those victims said, we ain't have no guns, but then Pooh Shiesty like tells the court, no, they did have guns on them. They did have the drugs on them. They had guns and drugs on them. They had guns. And that got his sentence reduced. The street dudes would say that's telling, that's snitching, right? Because you're supposed to come and beat your case. You're supposed to, but you said those people had a gun, right? You said, yo, they had this on them when they said they didn't have it on them. In the streets, from what I've heard, right, there ain't no such thing as snitching back. If somebody snitch on you first, you can't snitch on them back. So I think,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's some telltale go to hell shit. Y'all can't Spider-Man meme it, bro. If y'all both doing bad, y'all can't be. You did it. No, you did it. No, you did it. No, you did it. Y'all Spider-Man meme. Y'all can't be out there like this pointing at each other, my nigga. Y'all can't be, nigga. You can't be doing this. Ain't no pointing fingers, nigga. You gotta just take your shit and stand on it, bro.
the lawyer revealing that information kind of gave Wack 100 all the ammunition he needed because you kind of put it in a gray area now to where it's left up for debate. Kind of like Gunna or Young Thug. Once you put the conversation in a gray area, you're going to have people who think he told and you're going to have people who believe he didn't tell. But now you're essentially now...
Facts. Now niggas gonna be, now it's in the air. It's a wobbler. It's a wobbler. It's in the balance now.
Give Wack 100 all the power to kind of litigate this, right, online. Instead of just saying, hey, Pooh Shiesty did not tell and leave it at that, you gave too much information from my perspective. Now, you know, like, that's my guy. Like, I love him. You know, like, we are cool. He has the courtesy to DM me back whenever, you know, I ask him legal questions. But I just don't agree with giving that much information.
Named the alleged victims. That the victims were trying to hold up and rob Pooh and his crew, and that's why the guns came out. The victim said, I don't have a gun, I never owned a gun. And through our investigation and the evidence, we found not only did he own a gun, he had a firearm box in the trunk with ammunition in the trunk. Both of these alleged victims were total liars, totally full of shit.
That's what we do. The street people lie to law enforcement. The victim said, we ain't had no guns. You telling me, Brad, the smart guy, not gonna call you out your name, you and Pooh decided to tell the truth. The streets don't tell the truth, Brad. Earth to Brad. Anybody home? I really want to call you out your name, but I'm not. R&B has me on not calling people out their name punishment 24 hours. I'm not gonna do it, Brad. But you just admitted, it's more, y'all. You just...
And Wax about to go off on one. You already know it.
That the victim told the police, hey, we ain't had nothing. But you're saying your defense was to tell the police they had guns. Pooh Shiesty, you're saying, got with you. And you guys is telling the police, when they said we ain't had no guns, yes, y'all did. We can't do that, Brad. No, this ain't Harvard. The closest thing to Harvard we come is Harvard Park, and that's in Deuce Brown. Shout out, little man. Listen.
I don't got nothing to
You
say.
just put the noose around your Pooh Shiesty neck. But I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna insinuate. But I'm gonna keep playing this. This is wild.
That's why, instead of getting 10 years, the judge gave him under 5 years.
So because he told on the victim, instead of getting 10, the judge gave him under 5. Hey, this is Brad. This ain't me. Go sit back and let Brad do the job for you.
Telling on the victim is out of pocket.
He didn't cooperate with shit.
He didn't cooperate. Brad, hurts to Brad, when you tell the DA, AUSA, whatever you want to call them, hey, they had guns. And they're saying, we didn't have guns. Yes, they did have guns. That's called cooperating, Brad. Let's keep it going.
What was cooperation was the amazing work of his lawyer, me, along with Sam Zagaday. I don't want to forget Sam. See my clock in the back. You know what time it is. I don't want to forget my friend.
Did he just say that? You see my clock in the back. You know what time it is. That's way worse than saying I have black friends. Let's keep going.
Let me know in the comment section. Okay, what do you guys think? But I remember names that I and like profiles, bro. If I seen you in my comment section calling Troy Ave a rat before, if you come, boy, I will smack you through the screen if you comment, oh, Pooh Shiesty different though. I don't know. I'm not a street dude. I'm still gonna listen to Pooh Shiesty music. You know, Pooh Shiesty is our only hope to save us from the women dominating hip hop this year. Okay, we need Pooh Shiesty. So I don't care. I'm probably
Flocka, you're wild.
bang Pooh Shiesty even harder, right? Even if he did snitch. But I want the streets. Civilians, we gotta sit this one out. I want the streets to answer. Do y'all think that Pooh Shiesty told? Let me know in the comment section, all right? And if you're still watching, man, click on this video right.
All right, y'all. That's Pooh Shiesty Lawyer threatens Whack 100 for exposing Pooh's a rap by Poetic Flacco. Y'all let me know. Hey, chat, what y'all feel like? Y'all feel like he snitched or what? I feel like it's a wobbler. It's like, yeah, because you said this victim, that's why you put the strap out. Because the victim tried to blame you, tried to head tap you, tried to get you down, but you upped it first. But, you know, it's a lot. It's in the air. It just depends how you feel about it. It's in the air because you can't say Spider-Man meme. That's I'm back to that. It's the y'all like this, nigga. Spider-Man meme. Y'all like this. Like I don't know. That don't y'all like Flacco right here. You like this? Y'all like that. But you know that's just how I feel about it. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel. This is the Real Honesty Reactions. I'm Almighty Omilly. I'm out. All right, y'all. I got my clip. But yeah, y'all. I don't know. Shiesty damn near told, cuz. No. I don't know. We got to see that. I got to read the paperwork. I ain't going to say nothing until I read the paperwork. I don't know what cuz did. I don't know. I'm just reacting to the video that's coming across my screen. So, yeah. Shit. Yeah, so I got the Young Jeezy's a rap one, and I also got this Tim Westwood joint. Hold on, let me go back to it. Yeah, which one y'all want to do, chat? Got Tim Westwood and I got Jeezy. Either one. We can for sure do either one. I think I'm gonna do Tim Westwood. I'm gonna do Tim Westwood, I think. How long? We'll be on here 32 minutes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do Tim Westwood. Yeah, we're gonna do Tim Westwood, chat. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna do Tim Westwood. We're going to get to the Westwood shit. Oh shit. God damn it. I did some dumb shit. My fault, chat. All right, y'all. My fault. I almost opened up the wrong fucking tab. Being a fucking dipshit. All right, y'all. I got this Tim Westwood shit for us. Wake your ass up, chat. Hold on. Wake up, bitch ass niggas. I'm waking my bitch ass up too. I'm tired. I'm tired and lit at the same fucking time, nigga. Let's fucking go. Shake the mic, nigga. Shake the mic, nigga. That's how you get to shake shit. Shake the room, nigga. Alright, hold on. Let me stop bullshitting and prolonging.
Age don't matter to them, so you know, why?
Okay. Yep. All right. We got it, chat. All right, let me get my clip. What's good, everybody? This is the Real Honesty Network. Back with another Real Honesty Reactions. I'm Almighty Omilly, and we're here with a video today from Festify. It is titled The Dark Reality Behind Tim Westwood. If y'all don't know, Tim Westwood has got charged with 4 counts of the R word. So, yeah, he's a FOM. Hey, Albie, if you're in the chat, you know what a FOM is. Hey, we was just saying, these people be FOMs, man. So, y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all find out later in this video. Keep watching, you'll figure out what that is. But, yeah, y'all, we about to get into this and see what the fuck going on with Tim Westwood. My bad for cussing. But, yeah, I'm kind of surprised by all this shit. But let's get it, chat. Let's go.
Age don't matter to them, so you know, why?
guy knows where Diddy is. Where's Diddy?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know. Tell us, where's Diddy at? Where's Diddy? We need to know Diddy.
I'm a big dog.
Yo, baby, you don't have to put your top back on.
A man that grew up well off, whose father was a bishop, screaming big dog and calling every girl he meets baby, and talks with American accents, something was a bit off, but we never thought it was this dark.
They have charged the former BBC Radio DJ Tim Westwood with 4 counts of rape, 9 counts of indecent assault.
Even when I made the video to Tim Westwood's situation, which got a lot of traction, it was still just a situation and rumours in the air, but now he's been charged. Where did this all go wrong for Tim Westwood, and what is the dark reality behind him? You will find out in this video.
UK rap doesn't get much love on the radio or on the TV, so like grateful of this opportunity for you to come up and do your thing for real, you know what I'm saying? No doubt. Big up all the UK eyes representing and putting in the work.
Back in the late 1970s, early 1980s, Tim Westwood begins DJing at Northwest London clubs. He was a hallmark for a reggae DJ. He starts building his reputation in the black music scenes despite his background being a white man. Now, he creates and presents the BBC Open Space documentary, Bad Meaning.
I still feel like the British broadcast channel need to change their name. BBC is out of pocket.
Good on hip-hop culture and gains further visibility on ITV's Night Network with Ensign Radio and Rap Show, positioning him in the early UK hip-hop scene. He joined Capital Radio in the 1980s and hosts shows interviewing emerging artists. A young Will Smith, and established himself as a gatekeeper who could make or break careers in the UK black music scene. He then gets a job in 1994 at BBC Radio 1 and hosts the first national broadcast rap show. It was called The Rap Show. He moves to Radio 1 Extra in 2009 for drive time interviews. Icons like Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, Eminem, household names are on his show.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I used to watch his YouTube channel with the freestyles and interviews and shit all the time. That's how I knew who he was. Like 2010, 2009, 2010. Like, I used to watch that shit all the time in high school. I ain't even gonna lie, chat. I used to watch that shit all the time. Did y'all used to watch it? Let me know if y'all used to watch it.
On MTV's Pimp My Ride UK between 2005 and 2007.
It's your boy Westwood back with a brand new series of Pimp My Ride.
I just found out today that he had a Pimp My Ride UK. I never fucking knew that. That shit's crazy.
Okay, now my man Minus is a parking warden, but an aspiring video director. But his joint is killing him. We need to turn his ride from low budget to blockbuster.
Back then we didn't have the internet and a range of videos to look through, so Tim Westwood was forced down everyone's throats by getting a massive backing with MTV UK, and some people enjoyed this series of him fixing up cars.
Baby, why are you putting plastic on top of plastic? They use the spin, bro. Yo, you want to see it spin? 10 rides! I'll pay money for that.
And presents at festivals.
You can tell that shit was, that shit was hella fake. I paid money for that. Shut up. Shut up.
For over 20 years. He had some hiccups along the way. In 1999, he was shot and injured along with an assistant in Kennington, South London.
How the fuck you get shot in London? They barely have guns, nigga. What were you doing?
DJing in Lambeth, the gunman on a motorbike fire at his Range Rover, and Westwood blames local gang threats over his neighborhood shows and recovers and continues his career.
I guess someone in a motorcycle pulled up and just started shooting into your car?
I mean, basically, so he was coming out of the park, driving along, some bike pulled up, shot into the car. I was driving, so like one came in, we went out.
Do you have any idea what that was over?
Yeah, just like me mistaking that we was calm. There was a lot of shit going on at that time in South London. I'd sorted out my situations and I was good. But then it wasn't good because the guy I was calm with got killed. I still thought it was calm because I was good with him. I made a misjudgment.
So I guess in London, calm is cool.
It happens, and you know, what can I say? I didn't snitch then, I'm going to snitch now.
Okay, so you knew who did it, but you didn't cooperate with the police?
No.
And the police came and questioned you, of course?
Yes.
And you just told them, no comment?
It was hidden and pushed to the side at the time, but between 1992 and 2017, 7 black women later accused Tim Westwood of sexual misconduct, groping during photos at clubs, exposing himself, and non-consensual sex after luring women aged 17 to 20 with promises of a music career or to help with BBC.
See, now you was asking where Diddy at, nigga. You the same type of nigga. Weird ass shit.
Work experience. Incidents span in UK locations, and women report fearing disbelief due to age, race, and his influence. And there was no formal complaint at the time. There was a situation between 1995 and 1996. He's accused of raping and indecently assaulting a woman between the ages of 17 and 18 in central London. Between 2000 and 2001, accused of
Why none of this shit ever came up? And y'all still hiring this nigga for radio shows from the 90s.
Decently assaulting a woman ages 17, 18 again. These are young women. Between 2004 and 2007, there were reports of potential sexual assault on a Radio 1 guest, a former staff member. The Sun witnesses Westwood propositioning a 15-year-old girl at a nightclub. BBC got a tip-off about this, but there was no action. One complaint referred to police, but then no charges. He didn't think highly of women because there were multiple BBC staff members reporting misogynistic remarks that were sexualized comments about women's bodies on air and harassment, leaving team members upset and in tears. And he had perceived favoritism from the BBC controllers. Complaints sidelined and not escalated. How the hell has Tim Westwood got 1.4 million subscribers? That's a million more than this channel. He's really putting the work. But in all seriousness, he's had Eminem on there. He's had Juice WRLD. He's had some top artists, even the UK guys like Skepta, Snoop Dogg, all the biggest stars in the world. When you come to the UK, you'll be tapping into Tim Westwood. He had massive influence in the UK. And his character was very bizarre, often talking like he was American. He addressed this in a black interview.
No, but I mean,
I've lived through it once. I don't want to live through it again.
But you know, I mean, I'm as well as you. I'm a white person in hip hop, so I get my fair share of criticism in terms of what I do, in terms of how I do it. And you being, you know, very prominent in the UK scene, and you're the most prominent name in there, and you present yourself in a certain type of way, you hear people criticizing the way you talk, your mannerisms, and everything else like that.
The way you talk, my brother, it's like.
Listen, as much as we're going to criticize Tim Westwood and raise the red flags around him and also talk about the case that he is now involved in, this guy is definitely a massive, massive fan of hip-hop. You can't really call him culture vulture. This guy's got garages full of CDs that I've seen that he owns. This guy's really been a massive fan of the culture, but he explains to Vlad why he talks this way.
I live this, man.
Right.
This is me, man. This is what I do. It's like one of the greatest newsreaders was Trevor Phillips. He used to read the news for the news at 10, and he was like a Jamaican of Jamaican descent, but he read it in like a real correct English accent. He didn't read it like a yardie. He didn't go, wow, man, it's 10 o'clock news, what, go on. He didn't talk crazy like that. He talked like a newsreader should talk.
Yeah.
I'm a friggin' hip-hop DJ. How am I meant to talk?
I agree.
Like, how am I meant to rip down a club? Am I meant to sound like anything different?
Obviously, everyone puts on a little bit of a persona on camera. He has these weird slang words that are like old school American that he still uses today. But in his day-to-day life, he might just talk normally and polite. The old footage of him is completely different, even his persona.
Not this president. Revival pressure from the Wilson Dodgers. The Ensign Rap Show, coolin' and a rulin'. No right turns, no left turns, just straight ahead to the firing line as we distress the session to the TOP.
Obviously, over the years, people change. Someone might go for a more corporate style and then obviously put things into their arsenal DJing that suits them more. And he developed into this bizarre character I can't really describe of how the UK view him.
And I mean, really repping Birmingham. I mean, sorry, the trap phone is ringing. Can you just have a look at your trap phone?
Nigga, you the police? Nigga, you the police?
Trap phone is here, baby.
Nigga, you the police?
I mean, if you really, if you need to go and make that sale, we can wait. Seriously, if you need to just go chop it up for a minute, we're fine. We're here, baby. We're fine. Do you know what I mean? Break a little something up for me while you're there.
That's crazy. Why would you say anything like that? Hey, Westwood, I don't know now. I don't know about you no more, Tim.
Accent, there was something really funny that I forgot to discuss in all the videos. That Dizzy Rascal said it, and a few other people said that Ali G, which is a UK film of a corny, chavvy type guy, it was a very big hit back in the day. They based the character off Tim Westwood, and you can see the similarity.
Hey, Ali G in the house. I always like, who do they fuck they make this movie off of? Now, it will make sense if this is Tim Westwood.
He's in the way they speak.
Check it, I is in South Central LA to meet ex-gang member Alejandro Alonso to talk about guns and tin. Check it. So how many gang members is there in the whole of LA?
Well, according to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, from 1998, there were about 150,000 gang members.
Respect. We've only got 8 in the West End. 8 people in the West End's massive.
He's not even an accurate representation, especially nowadays, of how people speak. Like, if you ask anyone in the industry, anyone that dealt with him, Tim Westwood's just Tim Westwood. He's a bit out there. But people, because he was the most popular DJ at one point, were thinking this is what all British people sound like.
And like, it's like hip-hop quotables. Like the prison pillows give me spots.
Pillows
like
giving me spots, you know.
That's so fly, fam. That's real life shit, man. Yo, you sound like you're a sufferer, man.
You know the thing already.
Sounds like
your breath stinks. Just shut up.
Been through that sufferation. You've been in the belly of the beast.
Nah, it's mad. It's mad. We're loading though, man. What?
Hey, bro, look mad and comfortable. Why he keep leaning back every time Westwood opened his mouth?
Next year, you know the thing.
Yo,
at me, you know.
Know the thing, you know.
Your heat from nowhere.
But there was a darker side to Tim Westwood. 2010, accused of raping a woman in her 20s in London and sexually assault.
I told y'all I was watching him in 2010. Damn, you been doing this shit since then? Nigga, we ain't never knew.
Another in her 20s in Stroke. There was the first media tip-off back in 2012 that Sun contacts Radio 1 about inappropriate relations with young girls. Twitter allegations flagged to HR but dismissed without an investigation. In 2013, he departs Radio 1 Extra after nearly 20 years. No formal complaints were recorded by the BBC at the time, and joins Capital Extra, Capital FM's sister station, for weekend hip-hop shows, expanding from 7 o'clock to 11 o'clock slots. He was still continuing with his stuff in 2016. He was accused of sexually assaulting a woman in her 20s in Finchley, North London. In 2020, Women Post
Westwood, god damn, bro. Westwood. Cuz. Why do you keep doing
about
this?
Westwood's behaviour. Sniffing around uni dorms, he denies fabricated allegations and makes a statement to Mail Online claiming no official complaints in 40 years. Across the years, I don't think I've ever seen Tim Westwood with one girlfriend, not in a picture, at a premiere, not a wife, nothing. He's clearly promiscuous and always out partying, which is fine, each to their own. That I do not have a problem with. There's various videos you can see where he's out of it. The thing I have a problem with is him talking to the youngsters like he's not approaching 70 years old. There was an interview of a rapper asking him if he's smashing the girls in the video. It's just a bit concerning when you're approaching these ages.
From like notice onwards, man, a lot of hot women.
Got to. I mean, I'll be talking about it. Gotta put them in there.
Exactly.
Gotta put them in. Yeah.
I mean, the one in the trailer.
Lil Mousy in this one was probably like 18, 19. Tim Westwood, you was about 50, my nigga. Relax.
For certified hitmaker.
Yeah.
Was that all natural?
I'm not sure. She was looking bad though.
Are you smashing?
Of course.
Oh my days,
of course.
fam. My days.
Yeah.
My days. Sorry.
I'll be going outside if I was coming out here and not fucking nothing. Like that don't make no sense. I gotta be. Nah, yeah. So.
See, man, talking like that is how you got in that situation.
It don't really matter. However they, if they bad, they bad. I'm gonna tap in.
Living life to the fullest, man.
Age don't matter to them, so why?
Right.
Yeah.
They're winning, family.
Yeah, so this book gives me chills. Age.
Why he gets so excited? Yeah, all giddy and shit, man. Weird ass
What
nigga.
this guy says on his show, but he's young. And Tim Westwood, oh yeah, I've been telling everybody age doesn't matter. Look how he reacts and he gets so excited when this guy agrees with his stance on. We're not even talking about the case. We're just talking about how this guy deals with women in general.
Living life to the fullest, man.
Age don't matter to them, so why?
Right.
Yeah.
They're winning, family. Living life to the fullest, man.
Age don't matter to them, so why?
Right.
Yeah.
They're winning, family.
I've played this clip before, and you guys have seen this interview numerous times, but this is important context for the story. Mike Righteous, who exposed him years ago, said he's synonymous with liking girls young. We're not even talking about under the age of 16. We're just talking about a massive age disparity, and we're not talking about either what is legal or non-legal here. We're just talking about Tim liking younger women in general.
And even then, like, Westwood was synonymous with this rumor that he just liked them young, bro. Like, yeah. I mean, you can sit here and say, yeah, allegedly, but it was just wherever he went, there was this sort of stench of there's this guy, Tim Westwood, and yeah, he's definitely creepy. Like, he definitely likes them young. And also, like, he come down to my manor a few times, Margate. He come here and he performed, he done a few DJ sets, and he were doing under 18s venues and like leaving with groups of chicks.
After this news come out recently, Mike Righteous has put up a few tweets. Basically, when it broke, he said, imagine everybody acting like they didn't know. Someone said, what did you do to stop him? He said, more than anyone else, which is true. And someone said, re-release Sack City, the diss track he made on Tim Westwood on YouTube right now. And he said, consider it done. It weren't just Mike Righteous exposing him, it was numerous women in a BBC Three documentary. April 26, 2022, BBC Three, produced by The Changers and The Guardian, a joint investigation airs 6 women, all black, detailed predatory acts from 1992 to 2017, including assaults at his home after music meetings, groping at clubs, and the documentary highlights his power imbalance as a white DJ in black music. Westwood denies all these claims, and BBC calls the claims shocking, but finds no prior formal complaints, and he steps down from Capital Extra. The same year, BBC Three airs Hip Hop's Open Secret. Tim Westwood, 10 more women accuse him.
Well, you gotta step down. That's how you know it's bad.
He's in his 30s at the time in the 1990s. A total
that make you even more guilty.
18 women by now, and she described him as a predator and links it to.
Hey, Groper. What's your name, Groper? Hey, what's up with you, bro? I got some black runts, bro. What you smoking on? I got some black runts, bro. Appreciate you for following, subscribe, watch. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Or sister, whoever you are. Appreciate you though.
Interaction tied to the BBC Radio 1 or one extra work. She expected meeting in a public or professional setting, but Westwood allegedly offered to drive to her home, framing it as a continuation of their discussion. Once there, she claimed he exposed himself and initiated non-consensual sexual activity, leaving her feeling powerless due to his statement.
Don't call me boy. I don't like that.
Westwood's reputation as a gatekeeper could make or break
Don't call me boy.
UK hip-hop
I don't like that.
created a power
I just saw
imbalance,
that.
making it
Don't
difficult
call
for
me
her to
boy.
resist or report the incident. She felt pressured to comply and protect her aspirations, a recurring theme among accusers. The incident dated within the 1992-2017 timeline, underscored how Westwood allegedly uses BBC affiliation to lure young women under the pretense of a career advancement. The second story was about groping on nights out. 3 women reported similar experiences.
This nigga got so many motherfucking allegations against him. Like, put cuz under the jail. I don't know none of the jail systems. How it works.
DJ events, which were popular in the UK music scene and often tied to his BBC persona. One woman in her late teens or early 20s described a
Groper, you about to get your ass banned, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. Stop calling me boy. I ain't no boy. Motherfucker, who is you? Who is you? Let's see what you on. You ain't got no picture on your shit. Yeah, you ain't got no picture on your shit. Yep. You ain't got no picture on your shit. Yeah, you better stop calling me boy, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Motherfucker gonna say, don't you step out of line, boy. Motherfucker. Do you know who the fuck I am? Watch this, though. Watch this. You wanna see something? Yeah. Yep. You're timed out. Fucking fool. What the fuck? Motherfuckers think they gonna come in here, start talking crazy? Hell nah, you're not even gonna get that shit off, my nigga. You're not even gonna get that shit off over here, cuz. Not on this side.
She described as sudden and shocking, and 2 other women shared similar stories.
Hell to the no, man.
Environment on nights
Ain't
out
fucking up my night, nigga. I'm smoking on some good weed, having a good night.
To avoid immediate confrontation.
Watching this crazy ass white man.
Between the 1992-2017 period, and painted a picture of Westwood leveraging his fame at his DJ gigs to target women, particularly black women who are fans or inspiring artists. Story 3 is about a 14-year-old girl. One woman alleged that Westwood initiated a sexual relationship with her when she was 14 while he was in his 30s. The encounter began at a South London club, a venue where Westwood frequently DJ'd and mingled with fans and inspiring artists. She described the relationship as grooming, not sure why a 14-year-old was in the club, noting that Westwood used his charisma and industry clout to build trust, present himself as a mentor who could help her navigate the music world. The power dynamic was struck with a teenager. She was impressionable and saw Westwood as a celebrity with connections to global hip-hop stars through his BBC shows. The documentary framed it as deliberate exploitation of youth and ambition, with the women later realizing the predatory nature of the relationship, and was particularly shocking due to her age and the prolonged nature of the alleged interactions, raising questions about how such behavior went unchecked in the industry. The fourth story, a 20-year-old woman who was attending one of Westwood's student night clubs alleged that he invited her to a hotel room at 20 years old, presented as an opportunity to discuss music or networking. These events were part of Westwood's brand, attracting young.
See, I can't believe he did that. Look at him, right? Look at him. Remember I said before, any motherfucker that wear a polo with every single button unbuttoned like that, I don't know. At least it ain't a 3X. At least it ain't a 3X this time.
Students and aspiring artists. Once in the hotel room, she claims Westwood committed a non-consensual oral assault, exploiting the private setting and her trust in professional intentions. The documentary emphasized, again, him exploiting women. And the fifth story, another accuser who was 16 at the time alleged that she entered a relationship with Westwood unaware of his true intentions, and he was in his 40s. She met him through music events where he had an approachable image that resonated.
He was in his 40s, still doing nasty shit.
The relationship, when she initially perceived as consensual, was later recognized as exploitative due to her age gap between her and Westwood and failing to disclose his own age. Only when she discovered years later, the documentary used the story to illustrate a broader pattern of Westwood constantly targeting younger women and eventually taking advantage of them. July 2022, a Freedom of Information request reveals 6 historical BBC complaints of bullying/sexual misconduct, one referred to the police, and the BBC appoints a woman called Gemma White for an independent probe into Westwood's handlings at the company. Metropolitan Police launched an inquiry into non-recent sexual offences between 1982 to 2016 after the documentary. Westwood interviewed under caution multiple times starting in March 2023. But because Tim Westwood is not directly in the spotlight now, obviously he stepped down from Capital, it wasn't a major story. People was covering it, but it wasn't getting a lot of attention. And Tim Westwood was spotting out in public a few times. You can clearly see, as you watch this video on your screen right now, that this man was going through it because he was being dragged in for questioning repeatedly about all these accusations. The Met Police hands the case to the Crown Prosecution Service for
It's only right. Yeah, keep bringing that nigga in for question. Arrest that nigga if you got to. Fuck arrest him.
Decision in 2024, and Westwood
put his
denies
ass in the
social
pokey.
Video of a woman confronted.
Tim going to jail.
I posted this video so many years ago now when she initially confronted him, and every comment about go back was defending Tim Westwood, saying this woman come across crazy and that she was making stuff up. Obviously, it was just a random encounter. What happened?
So why do you think it's always been okay to sexually assault black women?
Please.
What? Do you think that we're less than? Do you think we're not worth it? Do you think we're not worth it? Don't call me baby. Don't call me baby.
This is what I was saying earlier. You already going through all this sexual assault allegations and all this shit, right? Why would you be talking to a woman when she's confronting you about it and you calling her baby? It's weird shit.
Okay, can you explain why it's false allegations? Tim Westwood. Sorry? Yeah, so you've never touched underage black girls. Allow it. Who are you talking about? Allow it. Who are you? Don't allow you what? Do you think it's been alright to harass and sexually assault black women?
I've never done.
Of course you're gonna say you never done that, motherfucker.
You've
nah.
Never done that?
Never done that.
So where did them stories come from then?
They're all false allegations.
False allegations?
Period.
So they were lying?
Period.
Yeah?
And I will prove that.
So when are you going to prove it?
As soon as I get my opportunity and trust, I'm ready.
Because haven't you been arrested recently?
No, I haven't been arrested, please.
When people say shit like that, trust I'm ready. You ready to go to jail more,
Don't allow me, bruv.
Allow it.
Yeah? So you didn't do it then?
Now, in February 25th, 2025, a 174-page report details considerable body of evidence of bullying and misogyny in 22 public allegations, only 2 from the 2022 probe, and finds no widespread BBC knowledge of predatory sex, but criticised the sideline complaints and missed patterns. BBC apologises for the missed opportunities. The Director General, Tim Davie, calls it shocking, and Westwood does not participate, but denies through a lawyer child interest or predation. October 9th, 2025, he's been charged with 4 counts of rape, 9 indecent assaults, 2 sexual assaults against 7 women aged 17 plus, 1980.
God damn.
On November 10th/11th, the CPS says it's serious sexual offences, congratulates the courageous women. Tim Westwood's ex account gets deleted amid the backlash. This guy won the 2010 Radio Academy Award for outstanding contribution to UK music, recognising his hip hop legacy. And
they was recognize you for doing good shit in music, but you was behind the scenes, behind closed doors, doing nasty work.
Multiple mobile
weird ass
radio DJ. 2004, 2005, 2016 he got the Legacy Award at JRM Daily Rated Award, celebrating his influence on urban music. It's just a bizarre transition that he's made in his life from where he comes from to where he got to winning these awards. This guy was born in East Anglia, England, and attended a private school in Norwich before switching to a state secondary school. He's actually the son of Bill Westwood, a prominent bishop, the former bishop of Peterborough, and his early mentor was a man called Ken Suttle, a club owner who became a billionaire. Westwood credits him for
See, you had good people around you. You still doing bad shit.
Apparently, he's moved to Lagos, Nigeria after the 2022 documentary where he's continued to have a low-profile DJing and making media appearances. It cost the BBC and Gemma White $3.3 million to have the investigation into it. He has an estimated net worth apparently online of $13 million as of 2025 from radio, TV.
Damn, $13 million? Tim Westwood was up.
And his endorsements. So legal fees and lost gigs have impacted it. Right now, this is early in the case. He has not had the right to a fair trial. There's a chance that he could show his side and things could be looked at differently. But regardless, people are now saying that he's been a predator in the industry. The likes of Jimmy Savile and Diddy is who he's been compared to already. But I'll let you guys know what is happening with the court.
Hey, he for sure did some Diddy-esque shit.
Case as it proceeds and all the other situations around a trial. The main question everyone has is why now? Why so many years of this abuse allegedly happening? He's about to have a court case for, and just now is it going to court? This guy's always been protected. He worked for the BBC, which a government funded media, a massive establishment in the UK. Then he worked
that's like working for Fox
at Capital, have massive influence over all different parts of the radio world. A massive company that are turning over almost $1 billion per year behind it. To top it all off at the end of this, looking through stuff about Tim Westwood, you would not believe that this guy was talking about the Diddy parties and how wild they are.
He's talking about the Diddy party, but nigga, you was doing your own version of them, or at least attempting to. Like, Bruh, this shit make me so mad.
I met you. You was doing the internship. You used to spin at those early parties. You used to run around bare-chested, shaven heads, and their whole thing was tipping champagne over themselves in the middle of the dance floor. There was a pool. It was the craziest thing I have ever seen.
We're about to bring that back. Right now, I'm in the gym working out. I'm about to bring that back.
By some.
I got fat ass and some thick thighs. Every man love that.
Any plans to marry any baby mamas?
Oh yeah, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I mean, you never know. I mean, a lot of people ask me the marriage thing, and it's just something that,
On the topic of American
This
rappers,
nigga
this guy
doing the
fully
same
conquered
shit.
the USC.
The nigga talking to Diddy and shit doing the same exact shit.
Obviously, when you have the BBC's backing, a massive establishment, when people come to the UK, they're going to tap in with that DJ, and Tim Westwood was that guy. With Eminem, with 50 Cent, with Drake, with every big US artist that come over here, they know who Westwood is. This is why this has become such a massive story.
I don't really feel pressure as much as y'all can ask me, because I ain't going to get married till I feel it's right. So I want to ask you some questions since we backstage. We want to do some things that are different. Also, who's the hottest in the world? Excluding me, because I don't want to put you under pressure. Excluding me, who's the hottest in the world right now to you right now?
I mean, let me just tidy this up right now, straight on the realness. This is the greatest. Yeah. He's the one who made it a lifestyle brand. This is the man who made it a party. He put it into the...
We'll just see Diddy's recent sentence, and Tim Westwood might end up with more time behind bars than Diddy even got himself
Facts,
right now.
because Tim Westwood got 4 counts and he convicted of them or charged with.
This is an ongoing investigation right now. There is nothing that's been proven. We mainly covered the stuff in the BBC Three documentary.
Allegedly.
Various allegations I made a video on just recently. You guys can watch that as well. But I'll let you guys know in another part to this. It'll be like a third segment on this video. What happens to Tim Westwood in court and the timeline. We'll get all the details over the next couple of months, I'm sure. So stay tuned to the channel by subscribing.
All right, y'all. That was Fastified, the dark reality behind Tim Westwood. Yeah, so we just got into like the deeper story behind Tim Westwood with all the shit that's been going on since like 87, it said. You're on some Diddy shit. You're not worse, but you're just as bad, cuz. And you got hella allegations with young girls and shit. 22 of them came out. Over with. I ain't gonna lie, Tim. You get that. But yeah, y'all, I don't know. Allegedly, they say he did it. It seemed like he did. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Y'all let me know what's going on. This is the Real Honesty Reactions. That was Fastified, the dark reality behind Tim Westwood. I'm Almighty Omilly. We out. All right, I got my clip, y'all. Damn. All right, we better go to sleep. Y'all know what time it is. It's music video time. It's music video time. What time it is? It's music video time. Time for the music video. Time for the music video. We been on for an hour. It's time to go to sleep. I'm tired as fuck. I need something to eat. This little free. That's $1 million song right there. Nah. But all right, y'all, we about to play the music video. You know, once I start playing these music videos, it's time to go. This is my song, Keep Sweat, featuring Underwolf, shot by my brother, Nobi M Gang of Noble Cinema Studios on Instagram. Follow him. Follow Underwolf, @Underwolf. Follow me, @TPC_Almighty Omilly, and follow the pod page, @The Real Honesty Podcast on Instagrams. All right, y'all. Let's get it. That's enough of my bum ass talking. Yeah. Let's go, y'all. Keep Sweat, y'all. Almighty Omilly. Let's go. Air horn.
Stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip. Yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a great fucking night.
Everybody got something to say in the background. Niggas throw rocks and hunt their hands, they ain't tough now. Kobe in the clutch every time they wanna act fast.
He's out of weed, he's out of pack, only smoking on loud. Go to Vegas, catch a flight, nigga, put my feet up. Sliding down the strip, nigga, throwing 3 the keys up. Out with my bitches, you swear I'm doing 3 much. You gotta be this way when you trying to run some M's up.
Driving like a storm, had the Charlie burnt the whole clutch. Yellow coupe in the sun, nigga, I'm trying to turn up. Hit her engine growling every corner when I pull up. Slapping Mag drain the whip, trying to blow them. Hit the money, make it flip.
Let's go.
You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hate.
Shout out Underwood. Everybody's watching, please like, comment, subscribe, follow. Thank you. We lit.
Sad about a bitch cause she choosing the shit.
Hey.
Watch how you choosing the bitch, end up losing the bitch. Now you boo
and shit, hey. Green ass, trick off, crying ass.
Where you going out, stalking ass nigga with your
talking ass.
I'm a
walking ass, standing on 10 ass nigga. Hell's gonna come count the wins, little nigga. Pointy.
Running to the ceiling, hit the whole, split the whole, stay up at your feelings. If you get it, you get it. Dream chasing, I don't want no dealings.
Alright, y'all. Then they got blasted. Yes. Hey, it's all in the name. What's up with you, bro? I'm about to get off of here and go to sleep, bro. It's all in the name. Thank you. I'm about to go to sleep, brother. I'll be back on here tomorrow night, though. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. Have a good night. Shout out to the chat. Have a good one. It's all in the name. I'll be back in here tomorrow. Have a good night, brother. Everybody.